water cycle. Alright, here are some key terms for the water cycle. Please make sure that you write these down in your journal to go with the rest of your terms. First one is water cycle. The water cycle is the change of water from one state to another and its movement from one place to another on Earth. So it's changing from a liquid to a gas, back to a liquid, and it goes in a circle that way. But it's also moving from one location to another. Then we have evaporation, which is liquid water changes from a gas, changes from a liquid to a gas, called water vapor. Condensation, water vapor is cooled and changes back into liquid water. Then we have precipitation, which is the water that falls to the earth. Now this water could be a liquid, which would be rain. It could be a solid, which is snow or hail, or it could be a mixture of both, which is called sleet. The water cycle starts with the sun, and the sun is the energy source that drives this water cycle and causes everything to move. The energy from the sun, which is heat energy, comes down from the sun and heats the water source. Now the water source could be a lake, it could be a river, it could be the ocean, it could be water in plants. But that liquid water is heated, and once it's heated, it evaporates in the air and becomes water vapor. Once that water vapor rises into the air, it cools off and condenses and becomes liquid water once again. Once the liquid water builds up and builds up, they become the clouds, and this is all called condensation. So when we see clouds, that's evidence of condensation occurring. Then as those water droplets get bigger and bigger and bigger, soon they become so big that they actually fall back to the earth, which is when we have precipitation. And that's when we have rain, sleet, snow, and hail. And then once it reaches the earth, it becomes runoff. This is when it runs down rivers, down mountains, and then back into the oceans and lakes and streams and other places on Earth. And then the cycle goes continuously in a circle.